bow build time. All right, welcome back. It's that time of year again. New bows come in, and to say that I'm not excited about this one is an understatement, because obviously at the shop we get to shoot all the new bows as they come in. As far as tuning and really getting in depth with them, we don't do too much of that. But early on, as we start working on other customers' bows, we do. But this one I've got to shoot, not this one, but this model. I've got to shoot quite a bit in the shop, and tell you what, I've been a long time Hoyt shooter, so there is a bias there. Hunted with the RX1 for 2 seasons. Didn't care for the 3 so much. That's why I shot the RX1 for a 2nd season. Like the RX4, really like the RX5, and now here we got the RX7 Ultra. I've always shot the long Axcel bows. So what we're going to be putting on this baby here, this is an 80 pounder. I'm going to throw on obviously the new Hamskea Epsilon. Excited to see how that mounts on there and how that works out. And I'm going to dabble with the Landslyde, also with the picatinny adjustment or attachment point there. Not sure on the housing yet. I may just go with the single pin to start. But some new products for me this year. Going to still run the cutter stabilizers. Ran those last year, really liked them. We will eventually be putting some ABB strings on this bow. But, I mean, you know, that color, that wilderness color is just sleek looking. And from a draw cycle standpoint, like I said, I went with the 80 because I shot 75 last year. I shot 80 the year before. This bow draws so smooth. So, you know, and obviously the specs, a little bit longer brace, a little bit longer axle to axle. Speed is not the #1 category in this bow. So because of that, I went up to the 80 pound range. Still looking to shoot the 4mm axis. Really liked those last year, shot those all last season. They flew great. So I'm going to see how they tune out of this bow. Probably going to change out the components slightly, but still going to run with these. So stay tuned. This show is brought to you by Maven Optics. Head over to mavenbuilt.com, check out their full selection of gear and optics, And when you're getting ready to check out, make sure you enter the promo code ALPHAGIFT in full caps. Once again, that's ALPHAGIFT in full caps. And they're going to throw you in a free bonus gift with your next purchase of any set of optics. Now, back to the show. All right, well, let's go ahead and recap what we did today and what we've done so far and what's to come. Obviously, like I said, starting with the 80-pound RX7 Ultra, I set it to 29 inch. Now, the bows I've been shooting in the past, I've been ripping the grip off. And by ripping the grip off, you actually lose, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch maybe in doing so and just going with side plates. This is one of the first grips that I plan to leave on. I mean, it's a lot slimmer feel. I think Hoyt did a really good job with this grip, so that's first and foremost. So I'm able to keep the bow at 29 inches, at least to start right now. It feels comfortable at 29 with the grip on. So 29 inch, 80.4, 80.5 pounds on the draw, and we were running a 459 grain arrow at 292. So doing pretty good speed wise. Like I said, I was able to crank up the weight a little bit on this bow just because the draw cycle was so smooth. So moving on from there, going to start out with the cutter stabilizers, running the 6-inch bar on the front, and I'm going to try that out in the lower position. I ran the stabilizer in the main porthole all year last year, 12-inch bar up front, so I'm going to try this 6-inch down below to start this year. Didn't get too far along with tuning and or pinch knots and the whole 9 yards, just because I'm going to be taking these strings and cables off here as soon as my ABB set comes in. So the Epsilon went on real easy. Takeaways from the Hamskea Epsilon so far: streamlined, lot lighter weight, sits really tight profile to the riser. I mean, it's one of those things that, I mean, you're losing quite a bit with all the brackets and everything, as it used to mount on the side of on the bow there. I mean, it's substantial how much we've taken off as far as the profile on this bow, or on the portion that's sticking on the outside of the riser. So liking the way that fits so far. Like I said, the bracket, threw some Loctite on there to start, got it center shot. It was really easy. Not sure on the pitch of the blade yet. This pitch of this blade seems to be pretty far upright. I'm used to having a slight angle on my rest, so I'm going to play with that. But like I said, initial setup was real easy. Onto the sight, I went with the standard 3-pin housing that came in the package, the way I ordered this Landslyde, and I'll tell you that, you know, super easy to install. Second axis, third axis was really easy on this. And again, I mean, it's just so much smaller than what I've shot in the past, as far as, you know, losing the mounting brackets and everything. So excited to play with it. Not sure. I've shot Axcel stuff for a lot of my target archery equipment and really love the adjustability to it. However, on the durability side, I've always been a little leery. I used to hunt with some Axcel sights early on, but I went away from them. The pins weren't really that durable. These ones are a little bit beefed up pins, so I'm going to give it a shot. I think I am going to play with this on a single pin setup to start anyway, just to get used to the bow and learn it. But overall, I would say about 3/4 of the way there with this build. These arrows, I'm going to tinker with slightly. I'm probably going to change the front end components and get this set up to somewhere in that 480 to 490 range, finished arrow weight. Really like the way the 4 mils flew this year, and happy with that build. So we will just modify that slightly, see how it tunes out of this bow once we get everything dialed in with the new set of string cables. So I appreciate you checking out this video. Like I said, the bow build on this RX7 Ultra, super smooth to draw. It just looks, I mean, this is a sleek looking bow in this wilderness color with the black accents. Like I said, black stabilizer bars. Going with a charcoal colored gunmetal string color actually on the strings on the new set that's coming in. So I really think it's going to set it off real nice on the back end as well. But anyway, like I said, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. We're going to be breaking down some more of these components on this build in some of the videos moving forward, and just diving in, because like I said, the sight is intriguing to me, and I want to see how durable and how bulletproof this sight is for hunting, considering using it. The rest, I know what to expect from the Hamskea products, so it's just going to be learning this a little bit slightly different platform as far as blade angle and or adjustability with some of the new features, ways to adjust the micro, the elevation and windage. Other than that, man, it's like I said, I'm very impressed by Hoyt's offering this year, and I can't wait to put some more arrows through it. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys soon.